as they settle down. Marvin Bonavaccia has uncaught a couple of sub-45 legs in recent championships. Let's see how quickly he goes on this leg. Bonavaccia had a 45.27 leg in Budapest last year, and he started off quickly once again. Also starting off very well on his outside. The Britons, Charlie Carvel doing well at the moment, and Karol Zalowski on the inside. Difficult to tell because Zalowski's a long way back, and of course the stagger doesn't unwind until you enter the home straight on the second leg, so that's a little bit deceptive. Hannah Kelly just being called back. She was just a bit out of position there. Well, first to exchange might have been Secours and Vandenbroek, the Belgians, but motoring now on the inside. Marika Popovic-Diabala coming through strongly. Good run here as well from Ala Polonari, the Italian, and it's the Italians in front at the moment. But really going through the gears down the back straight on this second leg, it's Lika Klaver. Klaver, of course, a really fine 400-metre runner. And Rashida Adeleke, in the space of about 50 to 100 metres, has taken Ireland up from about 4th to 1st. And Adeleke, as befits a woman running low 49 seconds, starting to pull away from the rest of the field. So it's going to be Ireland that hand over in first place. Adeleke giving the baton over to her compatriot Thomas Barr. Thomas Barr, hugely experienced, just missed out on medals on a couple of occasions when he's taken 4th place in the 400 metres hurdles. Swinging round him though, Alexander Doom. Now this is a lot of ground to make up for Isaiah Kleinicking. The Dutch back in 3rd at the moment, also the Poles a long way back. So this is the 3rd leg. He's the last men to run, and it's Alexander Doom. Thomas Barr having an outstanding leg, really dipping deep. Coming out wide, Eduardo Scotti is trying to get up on level terms with the Irish, but it's going to be Belgium who take over going into the last leg. Charlene Maudsley right up on the shoulder of the Belgian Helena Ponnet. So it's still the Belgians leading the way at the moment. It's Belgium, Ireland and Italy. Well, this certainly hasn't gone to the script. Femke Bol, long way back. Well, we know Femke Bol can really do very, very well over the last 200 metres, but she's got a massive amount of ground to make up. As it is, it's Belgium leading the way in this battle for gold. Helena Ponnet, but now Charlene Maudsley coming round on her shoulder, and the Italians as well. Anna Mangione, and it's Maudsley. There's, well, gold coming, making a lot of ground up. She's going to probably get in the medals. She's overhauled the Belgians, but it's Ireland gold. Ireland take the inaugural mixed 4x400 metres gold medal. What an upset, what a surprise. And all credit to Charlene Maudsley for that absolutely blistering last lap of the track.
Incredible. It's Ireland's first gold at these championships since 1998, and Charlene Maudsley for so many years has been terrific for her country with the baton, but the improvement individually, sub 51 seconds this year, and you just knew that she would do what she's always done well, but would add that individual quality, the experience as well of Thomas Barr, Rashida Adeleke, one of the best 400 runners in the world, and so deserved for the Irish team.
We came 3rd in the Bahamas, and you know, it only left us wanting more. To have finished 1st today, I think I was like, what's going on? But honestly, it's just what we work for, and it's what we train for so hard. And yeah, this means the world to me, it means the world to us all, and the support we have from everyone in the stadium, the Irish fans, they're second to none. So we're just so appreciative of them all. So yeah, it's just amazing.
Will it be slow and tactical? One or two athletes here might like it to be at a reasonable tempo, so the speed, endurance and strength is tested. Grovdal amongst them. Watch out for Blomqvist too, the 23-year-old Finn. Ran in Oslo last week, 8:32 there, big PB for her. And 5,000 metres these days, the way it's come into the range of middle distance runners, 1,500 runners running world-class 5,000s these days because of the advances in footwear technology. It's almost a middle distance race, frankly, certainly on the men's side and to a lesser extent on the women's. But this doesn't look like it's going to be quick. Big bunch there, what, about 15 at the front of the field, nobody really keen to take it out. Coming up towards 3,000 metres. It hasn't been super quick, but if this one goes under 3 minutes again, this kilometre, then we'll see a sub-9 minute clocking as they go through the line. Looks like it's going to be a click or two under 3,000 metres in 9 minutes. Grovdal has done almost the full job. One athlete accompanying her. She goes through the bell there in about 13:33. Now she's got to really dig deep and make every metre of this final lap count. Batocletti looks comfortable. She's had the most perfect pacemaker for nearly 12 laps now. She's tucked in behind the Norwegian, but Grovdal is tough, gritting her teeth, still glancing up there. Costa back in third place, battling, trying to get away from Garcia and Blomqvist for the bronze medal. There she is, but she's 25 metres down and into the last 200 metres, and you know that everyone in Norway will be punching the air here and screaming at their TVs if they're not here in the arena. She's grimacing hard. Grovdal. Batocletti looks ominously calm in front of the home crowd. Looks cool. Swings wide. 100 to go. Changes gear, and she's away. And this crowd in the stadium, only a few thousand strong, roars with delight as she pulls well clear. Grovdal will get another minor medal, but for Italy, it's yet another gold on this first day. Batocletti wins the 5,000 in 14:33. It's a brilliant run. All the hard work done by Grovdal, of course, but that is quite supreme running from Grovdal and Batocletti in particular. It's a new championship record to boot for Batocletti, 14:35.29. And just checking, well, for Batocletti, it's a personal best by over 6 seconds, and she owes it all to the Norwegian who runs her season's best. And Garcia, well, she came through for that national record to catch Costa at the line.
It was a special night for me. I had a very tough month. I have a little bit injury near my ankle, so it was a really tough moment for me, and this is the night that I want to do something very good for me, for my family, for my medical staff, and for all Italians that they are here in the stadium.
And there is Antonella Parmisano, the Olympic 20k champion from Tokyo. Well, they're about to get underway, and they do get underway. No messing about there. And away they go. Now, there's meant to be 35 starters. That's what's on the official starters. Looks less to me than that, but might be my eyesight. Wouldn't be a surprise. Yeah. She's got about 300 metres to go. Handed the Italian banner. Trapletti's ahead of her. She's got it tucked into her vest. He wasn't going to take any chances. She's got it ready. Down the little slope and onto the glorious blue track here, the Azzurre coloured track. But this is Parmisano now, grimacing, a half grimace, a half smile as she comes down the home straight. The Italian flag draped across her shoulders, still maintaining that glorious, wonderful technique that has seen her stay clear of the judges' cards throughout the last hour and 28 minutes. She crosses the line in 1:28. Well, let's have a look at the confirmation. Was it 1:28.08? Clock doesn't stop. 1:28.09 there for Parmisano. Quite fantastic, and how fitting, how fabulous that the home nation takes the first gold of these European Championships, and they're going to take the first 2 medals of these championships, because Trapletti comes home to take a super silver. Half smiling, half crying, in absolute ecstasy. Oh, and it's Gus. Oh, my word, she's been caught. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Garcia Caro caught about 2 metres from the tape. She had no time to respond by Oljanovska. Ukrainians will be punching the air watching that. What a finish from her. She stormed around the final circuit. She had a target. Trapleti in second, but Makasia Karo, who we thought was safe for the bronze, had no warning. Too much noise in the arena.
Into the circle for the fourth time. Just needs to find a bit more rhythm here now. Discus floating through the air to around 67 meters. So surely he's going to at least cut the gap to the Slovenian Christian Che. Well, at the moment they are in the opposite order to which they finished in Munich nearly 2 years ago. 67.48, so what was 1 meter 10 centimeters becomes 60 centimeters. Now into this fifth round, Lucas Weisheidinger getting closer and closer to the medals, and he might just have done it here. So 66.98, the mark of Alekna. 66.84 of Stoll. Foot very, very close to the edge of the circle there, though. He's being measured. 67.70, and he's up into the silver medal position as things stand. And it's a great series as well from Weisheidinger. Christian Che was initially our leader. Now pushed down into second place, 66.59. His hat comes off, he won't care though if this is a big throw, and it is. So looks set to go back into the lead, closer to 70 meters than we've seen so far. Tim was saying we haven't really seen a big throw by the standards of these athletes, that is. 68.08 for Christian Che.
I feel really happy, especially after few competition. I was really terrible. I was 5th, 6th place in Diamond Leagues, so I'm really happy that we figured out some technical issues and got myself going, and also the confidence came back. So after qualification I knew, okay, I'm in a quite good shape.
World indoor silver medalist Denise Ogunleye just squeaked into the top 8 and got herself 3 extra throws. And that last round was 17.87. This is the start of the 5th round. Now that looks as though it was significantly better. I think that's going to move her up a few places. She's very tall. It's a rather cramped technique. She struggles to be able to deliver and execute. 18.62, and she moves up into the bronze medal position. Rita van Klinken, she's seen herself pushed back to 5th by the Spaniard. Oh, that's an excellent effort. That could be close to 19 meters. The lead still held after the first round by Jessica Schilder with 18.77. Has that taken the lead from a compatriot? She looks fairly impassive. No, it hasn't. There's just 10 centimeters difference between the two Dutch women. Now Jessica Schilder, the defending champion, do. She bids to retain her title. Rotational technique, very quick. Well, that certainly takes the lead. Probably not quite over 19 meters. See there, we've got lines at 18 and 20 meters. The naked eye, reasonably easy to make a decent estimate of the distance. 18.77 for Schilder, who takes the lead.
But all eyes surely here on Tiam. Hasn't run the 100-meter hurdles since the 30th of July last year. A solid start from Tiam, not brilliant. Good running in lane 3 there from the Italian Garavini. Garavini leading at the moment, and the Austrian Posch also going well and coming through late here and almost stealing it, although Garavini takes it, was the German Schafer on the near side, and that winning time, well, 13.35, can you believe? Exactly the same as the winning time in the first heat.
great performances from Lazrak Klas and Gerabini in the first two heats. Koshak, Kerlin, Vaninen, Karlsson, Juskeviciuta, Johnson, Thompson in this third and final heat. Norwitz on the outside. Kerlin going nicely here. Karlsson trying to chase her down. Juskeviciuta, the Lithuanian, Johnson, Thompson, little way back here. Kerlin coming through now. Very, very close on the line. 4 athletes racing towards it. 13:14 on the clock. So the fastest heat, but still a little modest compared to some of the PBs of these athletes. This is where they're going to make a bit of a breakaway from Kalin and Norwitz. So Johnson Thompson 183 and sails over. She's happy with that. No need for too much of a display of emotion.
And we switch back to Nafi Tiam. Now, first attempt at 1m95. Sails clear once again. Well, this is proving to be a very good point earner for Nafi Tiam.
These are really important points Tiam is racking up here to separate herself from Johnson Thompson. It's not only going to create a physical challenge for Johnson Thompson, but a psychological challenge as well, on the assumption that the big battle will be between the big two, the reigning world champion and the defending European champion.
Personal best overall of 6,209 points. And that is massive. Well, this young lady from France clearly is in the mood to do something very special here in Rome. And France would love a big contender to emulate the likes of Barbara in the Heptathlon. And Lazrak Klas looks like she's set for a great performance. And as I was saying earlier, she doesn't really have a weak event. 15:27 improves by over a metre. That is sensational. So the best we've seen so far, and obviously midway through this competition, elevates up into second overall. It just shows how much there is to gain from a great shot put performance. So Nafi Tiam, second attempt then. Catching it over 15 metres. Real focus, real concentration from the Belgian. 860 points added to her tally at this point. Most of these athletes using the linear technique, and you can see that real explosion, that power. Looks to have gained that little bit extra distance here.
Of course, keep an eye on lane 3 for Nafi Tiam. Norwitz, the quickest woman in the field in lane 7. And it is Witz who had a very good start indeed. She's already up and gone past Jana Koshak on her outside. Witz with a clear lead coming into the home straight. Running well on the inside, Lovisa Karlsson at this stage looking as though she could challenge her personal best. Witz starting to tie up just very slightly, but she does take the win. 23.86 for Witz, 1600ths outside her personal best, but very good points. And Karlsson, well, we'll wait for confirmation, but without doubt a personal best for the Swede.
So this is the standings after 4 events, as you were really with Tiam and Witz, but you can see how that gap has been cut, even though we know that Tiam has very strong events to come. And we've lost quite a few athletes at this point. Schaefer and Johnson Thompson not starting the 200 metres. Vaninen also among those to drop out.